Hi Gemini, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading. So whenever you find yourself guided or drawn to this video, it's most definitely meant for you. And so I do want to remind you in this moment to go ahead and like the video. Do leave me a comment down below about your situation, if this resonates, I should say how it resonates, and or some emojis if you don't know what to say. But also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And when meditating on your energy overall for the reading, the message that came through was living my best life. All right, Gemini, living my best life. And so let's shift on over and do some shuffling. And we're going to see what Spirit wants to give us from the Light Seers Tarot deck, if I could even say it. As I shuffle initially this way, do keep in mind general timeless read for the sign of Gemini. So take what resonates, leave a dozen for somebody else. If you're here to hear about a Gemini, you're more than welcome to join. But also don't forget to check out your other placements within your chart for more messages. You never know. And I'm also accepting requests at this time for personal readings. So just shoot down to the description box where you'll see all the information you need, including the options, the pricing, and my email. And once you reach out, I'll of course get that started for you. All right? For our lovely Geminis, thank you, Spirit. For Gemini, thank you, Spirit. Bear with me. That's kind of feisty. Spirit goes, think about it. Doesn't that feel right in the middle? Okay. Alrighty, what else do we have for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. I tell you, sometimes Spirit can be truly feisty. It's an acquired taste for Gemini. Alright, we're going with 6. Bonus card, 8 of Swords, as well as the 5 of Wands. Do you feel like there's just a lot of chaos in your life, or it feels like up until this point, recently it's been a bit of a kind of never-ending battle, or it just feels that way? And so don't be surprised when moving forward as you're trying to sort of live your best life, there's going to be a highlight on certain energies and situations that are a bit chaotic for you or make you feel a bit restricted or trapped. And therefore, it's purposely to make you realize what isn't working for you anymore, to kind of side-by-side compare in a non-overthinking way who and what is actually working for me at this point, right? Where do I need to move from here? What changes do I need to implement to see a better life for myself, to live my best life? As it feels like you're trying and trying time and time again to live your best life, but it feels like energies, situations just kind of get in the way, or obstacles tend to make it a bit more difficult. And you're just like, I'm just trying to do my thing. Like, can we just, you know, can everybody just relax, right? That's the vibe I'm getting. The Justice card to begin. Moving forward, you'll find this new sense of justice being on your mind. You feeling like you deserve this justice in this situation from certain individuals in the past, or from situations that didn't pan out exactly as you had wished, or feeling like a lot of Geminis were treated wrong or weren't given the benefit of the doubt in one situation or another. But Spirit's saying you will see the scales kind of balance out, and good karma come back into play. But it's a matter of time, right? Everything has its destined timing. One of the downloads I've received before beginning this reading the other day for you was about good karma, and feeling as if a lot of Geminis have done nice things in the past, and some not so nice things, but obviously you'll find that Spirit and the universe will point out through your thoughts, your dreams, other things popping up in front of you, through other people as well, how the effect of, you know, things like over tipping and doing nice favors for people, simply complimenting people, stuff like that, and how that all comes back around in a beautiful way. And the same goes for sort of negative things, and how negative karma will come back around. A lot of you will be thinking about that for yourself, but mainly it's also to kind of remind you that that negative karma will come back around for those individuals who've done you wrong in the past, but you may not get to see that firsthand. To trust that the universe and spirit will do you justice in that sense. Again, you're not going to really, some of you might, but a lot of you won't, the majority of you won't be able to see that firsthand. But you'll be able to see your own sense of good karma coming back to you. So you just got to kind of be patient as things unravel. A hermit. As well, being patient with things unraveling towards you, just being able to make it a lot easier to live your best life. And moving forward, you'll find yourself feeling a new sense of comfort. Some of you is already there, with spending time in your own energy. For those of you who are more accustomed to being surrounded by a lot of people, getting comfort in that way, it'll feel a little bit off for you at first, but then you'll just be like, less drama, less chaos, less judgment and opinions flowing in, feeling like you kind of need that moment to sort through your thoughts or emotions, to recharge your batteries, to light that light within, if that makes sense, to turn that switch back on within you so that you can glow differently, so you can vibe on a high level. Feeling like a lot of people and situations bring that vibe down at times, and you're like, man, I'm just trying to live. It's me, I'm me, and I'm proud of it. And a lot of you feel as if people around you for a long time now have kind of broken you down to a certain extent, or tried to sort of rip you apart and judge you in one way, shape, or form, or make you feel like you should be a different version of you. And you're kind of deciding and realizing as you step back and figure things out that you're still changing and growing, and a lot of you are becoming a different version of yourself. But it doesn't mean you need to be the version of you, or the individual that other people foresee as productive or socially acceptable, right? Allowing yourself to remember that who you're becoming is meant to be, and people just will have to accept it or step aside. At times feeling like you get a little bit feisty, a little bit on edge, and maybe even exploding at times due to pressures or people just poking at you. And Spirit saying it's okay, we're only human. You're only human. But allow for yourself to utilize your hermit time, your alone time, to your best advantage in a productive manner. 10 of Wands. Moving forward, you'll find yourself realizing why your life has lacked a bit of color at times. Again, who and what's restricting you or holding you back, to the extent of you just feeling like, I can't freaking live my life the way I want to. Or it just feels like at times your depression sets in, or you find yourself being pushed to a state of overthinking in one way, shape, or form. At times, let's be honest, we're guilty of doing that ourselves. And you'll also find that you're just reevaluating who and what is feeling like a burden. It's, I forget what sign it came up in, but you might feel like you're doing a bit of spring cleaning in a sense, reevaluating what items, material things you actually want in your life moving forward. Do things feel just kind of cluttered, right? And feeling like as you organize and clean, you have a clear mindset to figure out what's right for you moving forward, and and who has just got to go. A very Queen of Swords kind of mindset. I'm feeling like there's another Gemini in your midst, and they just kind of get it, but they don't at the same time. As well, I'm hearing Taurus, the Lovers. As you move forward, there's going to be a highlight on certain connections once again. You realizing that someone has your back that you don't expect. As well, you kind of regaining a new love for your situation or for what lies ahead. Understanding that you've yet to even touch the experiences that are meant for you. Some of what you have, but it feels like your potential, what you're meant to experience in this lifetime, is just grander than what's kind of panned out up until this point. And being aligned with justice, it's all of which is happening to kind of give you a taste of the justice that lies ahead, to rebalance things out for you as you move forward, feeling as if once again a lot of you have an immense amount of good karma flowing back to you, coming back around in a beautiful way. And it's just gonna, even getting a taste of it's gonna put a big smile on your face. Keep that optimism moving forward, or bring it back. Death and rebirth. We're speaking upon you changing and growing, trying to do what you can within your hermit mode to glow, and that's what I was getting from here. But look at this imagery, very similar. You finding that it's a perfect time and opportunity to work on that, to do that, to proceed with the evolution of you, if you will, with all the opinions and judgments and the chaos happening in your life, right? Even still feeling a bit restricted in one way, shape, or form, but understanding intuitively and being reminded by spirit and the universe that there's so much more ahead. That once again, you have yet to experience what life has to offer. Allowing yourself to being drawn to this right here now, to guide the way for yourself, right? When times feel a bit dark, a bit bleak, allowing yourself to relight that flame within and, you know, outside in your external reality, and just keep it moving forward, right? I gotta do what I have to do to live my best life. King of Pentacles. As things proceed, you'll find yourself taking on a new level of confidence. It might shock people, and it's just like you're just gonna have to accept it, right? But at times, not realizing that certain people don't mean to be shocked by it, but they love it, right? It might rub certain people the wrong way, but due to jealousy or just that things not working out perfectly in their favor, or their confidence being at an all-time low for whatever reason. And Spirit saying, as much as you're kind of vibing high and just sort of in a calm, confident way, sitting back and allowing for yourself to manifest what you desire at this time. Try to put yourself in other people's shoes as well and understand what they're going through, given that you've been through a lot as well, but everyone else is only human also. To remember that we all go through stuff. Spirit was swearing, but I'll choose not to. With the Ten of Wands being aligned, it's again you kind of comparing and contrasting when you feel this kind of lack of color, this blandness, this heaviness in your life, and when things feel lighter and more colorful, and you feel more confident and optimistic. What is the difference? Who and what have you surrounded yourself with as you continue to move forward and implement certain changes so you can live your best life? Wow, Gemini. I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to email me about booking a personal reading. Wishing you nothing but the best at this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Gemini.